rematch. Thanks to the big mouth of the Big Shot. No.
Yep.
Please,
yes.
come on.
Yes.
Take out our champion.
Yes,
guys.
it is.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
No. Come on.
Oh my goodness. Oh my God.
No. With her greatness.
Wait a minute. I just remembered. This is no DQ, ladies and gentlemen.
There, wait a second. That was smart. Yes!
Oh my God.
Yes!
Die.
Thank you, Barry
Barry
Stevens.
Stevens, once again, a champion, especially the world champion. Future.
Thank you, Barry.
Oh my goodness.
And welcome to the 6th episode of Future. We're live in Blackpool, England, and a raucous crowd on hand to listen to me talk. You know, Burt Baxter running this ship solo. They said, hey Burt, we need you to run the ship tonight. We need you to run the table by yourself. And I said, you know what, I can do that. But nonetheless, tag team tournament going on tonight. 2 matches from this bracket are going to be taking place. Those matches are the Deadly Circle and the team of Devlin Danoose and the Ass-Man Norman Rhodes. And then you got Team Ion and the Wrestle Rangers, who look like a carbon copy of those other Rangers. Nonetheless, Sam Aside versus Harriet Gase is our main event. Top talent here on Future as always, and the top voice of Future, Burt Baxter at the call. Tag team made in heaven. Top stars in the show, and speaking of top stars, we've got 2 of them right here. The A-listers of Barry Stevens and Megan Starr, the future World Heavyweight Champion and the future Women's Champion, respectively. The last time you saw them, they were helping Barry Stevens. No, they wasn't helping. It was no disqualification. It was all legal. Barry Stevens winning the World Heavyweight Championship. It was rightfully his. And the former champion, I'm not even going to say his name, he's no longer a part of the Future roster. So we're not even going to acknowledge he exists because that's how I do. I'm being professional.
Management, haters, lovers, everyone. I've got to say, this feels really, really good. Finally, the Big Shot has returned to where he rightfully belongs, front and center on your screens. The role I was destined to play since the day I was born has finally come back to me. The leading, of course. I'm feeling so good, in fact, and I think I'll bless you all with a present from one of my upcoming productions. Boys in the back, show what we've got.
What is this? Oh, hey! Hey, that looks amazing. I like the look of that. There you go. The 2 top talents here in Future, and they deserve that poster. That's a beautiful looking poster.
Don't we look spectacular?
Yes, you do.
Hey guys, boo me all you like. It's not going to change the fact that you'll be stuck alone forever while I get to enjoy my gorgeous partner in crime beside me.
I agree with
And that's
that.
what happens when you're on top. Speaking of being on top, that's exactly how Barry and I ended the night last week. Both of us on top in both of our matches. And now he's your new future World Heavyweight Champion. And I'm going to be by his side as the future women's champion. You might say that we're the king and queen of future wrestling. And you'd be right. I mean, it's kind of sad. Like, we told everyone this would happen. Barry told Clark I don't even know how many times. I told the women at Matter of Fate. And I told Skullamania before our match as well. And yet she still chose to come out there, her fans cheering her on. And what happened? I locked in the Starosphere and she tapped out. That's what happens when you go against the A-listers. You're not gonna come out on top. We are. Because that's where we belong. You know, I don't think there's anyone in either division that could hold a candle to us.
I mean, I agree with that, but wait a second. Looks like Area Gaze has an opposing opinion. I mean, I agree with the A-listers, but
wait,
let's see what you have to say.
Am I interrupting something important? I'm terribly sorry, but I couldn't help but notice the arrogance you explain just because you were the cover boy for the poster for Retribution. Now that may mean a lot for you now, but you seem to be forgetting that you are facing me. You should be more concerned about losing that title to me. Because in case you have forgotten, I am next in line for a shot at that title. I am the one who beat Enrique Rios at Matter of Fate. And I am the one who's going to be the next future World Heavyweight Champion. Who did you beat? Clark Edwards? That man is nothing compared to me, Barry. You are nothing but another stepping stone on my path to Retribution. To take that title away from your hands and to be the new face of Future.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cam Schooley here, and my guest at this time is none other than Deshaun Garcia. Now Garcia, on the last episode, David Moore had some very choice words where he said he wants you at Retribution in an Extreme Rules match. What are your thoughts about this?
What are my thoughts? Actually, no. Cam, let me tell you a little story. So once upon a time, there lived two brothers, two friends, both having a dream to one day hopefully get big in the industry. Those two friends would travel the world together, but you see, there are no happy endings. That one friend would soon stab his friend in the back. You see, David Moore, for the past 3 years I've known you, you've always been a greedy, jealous motherfucker. Damn, I should have known this would happen. So I'll tell you what, if you somehow get the match you desperately want, I will show no mercy. I will beat you at Retribution again.
Those are some strong words, and I can't wait for the Extreme Rules match at Retribution. Those two former friends and former brothers are just gonna kill each other, and I can't wait. But we got the first round of the tag team tournament, the Deadly Circle. If you watched the last show, the special that was in Canada, they were able to get the win. And it wasn't even close, I think. The Deadly Circle just proving themselves worth why they are a stepping stone, or they are not a stepping stone, they're going to be making stepping stones out of everybody in the tag division. You have Lodo, and there's Ramos Vinin, the muscle of the Deadly Circle. Didn't watch it, this will be your first glimpse of these two men, and these two were not two to be taken lightly, especially from a team of Baldy and Ass. My notes are really weird here. Can someone give me some new notes? Never mind. these two are two of the best in future. And here comes Baldy and Ass. The duo of Devlin Danoose in the back and the Ass Man, Norman Rhodes, in the front. I've heard of Norman Rhodes. I've seen him wrestle. He's very good in the ring. Devlin Danoose is of course Baldy. This will be my first time really seeing him in action. But seeing Norman Rhodes in future always makes me comfortable because I've seen him wrestle here. I've seen him wrestle before. Very skilled. This is they've been around the show, the independents, but this is their first time really like teaming here together. So this will be interesting. They definitely have the look. This will be my first time doing play-by-play, so this will be fun. There's Lodo there. And Baldy talking trash. And oh, what a headbutt by Lodo. And now he's tuning up for something. And another headbutt. No! And Devlin Danoose with a headbutt of his own. 1, 2. Oh, only 2. And look at the movement. That is smooth moves there from Baldy. And he's celebrating those 2 punches, but you need to pay attention. Oh! But he can definitely throw back the headbutt. What is this? Oh. That's 1, 2. And he's still hanging on by the skin of his teeth. And that's going to be it. 1, 2. Oh, only 2. You see Lodo, he's definitely the smarter of the 2 men, both in this ring and of his tag team. Oh! Oh! That combination by Devlin Danoose. Oh, only 1. That's a surprise. Wait a second. Picking him up. Up against the ropes. Ducks down again. One more time. Almost playing mind games with him now. And Lodo, oh, going for a flying knee. Danoose, though, very agile. That is one thing that I've been told about Danoose, is that he is very, very different for his size abilities to get to 2 there. Although he is the bigger of the 2 men of this team, Baldy and Ass, he's also, he could give Norman a run for his money in speed. Wait a second. Oh! Oh! Jumping slam there. Going for the pin. Only a 1, though. And Norman getting a shot in. And now, oh! Lodo just sending it to my table. Please don't. Hey, man. Big fan, please go back to your corner. Please. And now that is a perfect distraction while the tag is made to Ramos Venin. And even though Venin is the bigger of the 2 men, he's definitely the biggest man in this contest. And now going for a pin. 1, 2, 3. Oh! Only 2. Norm's still out over here. That punch really sent him dazed. And yeah, please get away from my table. Please get away from my table. I mean, I'm a fan, but please. If I'm Baldy, I need to tag him in. And wait a second, he said something to him. And now these two are having a verbal spat. Here we go. 1, 2. Oh, only one. Too much time paying attention to the ass man, Norman Rhodes. And that was good enough to only ensure a 1 count. Oh, knee to the cranium. And now into the corner. I don't know if that is a smart move at all, if you ask me. If I am the team of the Deadly Circle, I'm going for it. Oh! And now, then and at his feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 punches off the Luthez press. But that did a lot of damage to him too. He's still out on his feet. And now he's going to make a... No, he's not going to go for the tag. I thought he was going to tag in to Norman Rhodes, and there he is now. Now he gets it. Lodo not a happy camper, but nonetheless, legal tag against the ropes. And a double back body drop. And now Norman, the fresher of the two teams, or the two men here, going for the pin. 1, 2. And Lodo wants in the ring. He wants that tag. He wants to continue the momentum that they had in Shot in the Dark. That Canada special, which you can find on YouTube, on this channel, in fact. Oh! Cobra Clutch backbreaker. 1, 2. Hey, I know my holds. Oh! Nonetheless, when Ramon Ramos has the advantage, no doubt about it, you can almost guarantee the victory. And Norman, maybe out of desperation, maybe out of lack of knowledge, kicking out at 2 there. And a boot to the side of the head. That could be a concussion. And now into the corner. That's one thing I gotta like about this team. Oh, the spinning neckbreaker. Excellent tag team maneuver. The big guy's getting a rest now, while the smaller guys... Oh. Here we go. Oh. Choking him now. That's a death grip, the Tongan death grip. And Norman could submit here or pass out. This is a legal hold. It isn't a choke, surprisingly. Oh! Against the ropes! And oh, a belly-to-belly suplex. And now Rhodes is feeling it. Oh, a wind-up elbow drop. And another elbow drop to the heart of Lodo, if there is one. He is... Oh, he's going for the Swanton. Does not connect. And now Lodo setting him up for something. Running. Wait a second. German suplex. Norman Rhodes flipped over like an accordion. And oh, a flying lariat. That's got to be it. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Only 2. And now, what is Lodo thinking? Is he thinking? He's insane. 1, 2. And now here comes a trifecta of headbutts. And that's how deranged this man is. lesser men would be knocked into concussion, but there he is, just railroading headbutts all over him, and is not worse for wear. Norman now, Asadi's going for another headbutt, but he just picks him up and throwing him into the corner, and this is something that, throws him over the top rope, and it looks like Norman could be making the tag to Baldy, and Devlin Denise is running wild. Look at him. But Lodo still on the outside, now tagging in to Ramos Venom. You have to understand what is at stake here. Moving on to, wait a second. Oh! Incredible! That's got to be it. 1, 2, 3, and they did it! Baldy and ass! Moving on to round 2. Watch this. Once again, he throws them over the top. They tag into Ramos, and the ever smart duo here getting the win with a spinebuster clothesline combination, and the team of Baldy and Ass moving onward. As you can see, they have to take on Rick and Eli, and they have to take on Rick and Eli and whoever Rain and his mystery partner. But nonetheless, here these two are moving forward, and what an incredible opening contest here. And we got Diamante Negro, who is going to be in action next episode of Future. You saw him in the special against Alex Daniels. What a classic that was. Two very evenly matched competitors, but in the end, Diamante Negro was able to get the W.
And my guest at this time via satellite is none other than the Indigo Wolf, Chris Franchise. Now, Franchise, I have 3 questions for you. First question: why did you join the Indigo Children? And how do you think this will affect your career moving on?
There's a saying that goes, expect the unexpected. Now, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I'm not naive enough to think that me joining my fellow Indigo brothers won't have consequences. Hell, the fans that once loved me, now spit in my face when I walk into an arena. Does that deter me from what I've done? No. Instead, I continue walking with my head held high because I know that I have justice for what Yukita did to me. And as far as how it will affect my career, well, you just have to find out.
Why did you hurt Yukita's chances in winning the Future Junior Heavyweight Championship?
Why did I hurt Yukita's chances? You should be asking him why he hurt my chances in winning the Future Junior Heavyweight Championship. It's as simple as this. He cost me the #1 contender spot, so I cost him his only shot at the championship.
Why did you betray your fans when you sided with Scarlett?
You know, I'm done with questions. I have better things to do.
I mean, I wouldn't have put up that kind of questioning either, but nonetheless, the junior heavyweight champion, speaking of Scarlett, Christopher Scarlett. Making his way to the ring. This has been a weird couple weeks in the junior heavyweight division. Jason Collins interrupting him as he had his moment to talk about what had happened with Yukita. But as a junior heavyweight champion, you always have to move forward and look onward. And I think that J.C. Pullins is in the rear view mirror, is in the front of the way. Not in the rear view mirror, I mean. In those rear view mirrors, they say something along the lines of things are closer than they appear, and looks like he's going to come out here and speak to the future faithful here about what has happened over last week, over the interruption by JC Poland. Not very popular, is he?
Last week should have been a glorious celebration. Last week should have been a display of a dominant prince. It should have been a display of the newly found king of the junior heavyweight division. But unfortunately, JC didn't agree with that. Unfortunately, JC decided to rain darkness on my holy ceremony. And unfortunately for JC, he's gonna realize the consequences that comes with crossing the prince of the Indigo Children.
Oh, wait a second. There he is, being pulled out here by Calvin Carter in 7. Oh, this isn't good, everybody. This is not good if you're JC Pullins. I think if the Indigo Children have their way, he will be in that rear view mirror. To the top goes Scarlett. And, oh, right in the rib cage, right in the chest cavity. Those are probably crushed. And the Indigo Children rack up another name in JC Pullins. Calvin Carter, 7, along with Christopher Scarlett, as well as Chris Franchise, form one of the most dangerous stables in wrestling. We'll be right back. Someone needs to get help for JC Pullins. We need help. And welcome back to Future. Burt Baxter here on the call, and
he's gonna realize the consequences that comes with crossing the prince of the Indigo Children.
JC Pullins getting thrown out here by the Indigo Children of Calvin Carter in 7, and then getting his chest crushed by Christopher Scarlett, and I'm sure he's gonna be hurt, but nonetheless, wait. What's happening here?
I'm so sorry to barge in, Jeff, but I think we should have a conversation.
I already know what you're going to ask. You want someone worthy to challenge you. Well, you're in luck, because tonight you have a match. But don't worry, it's a non-title match. But your opponent is a mystery. Good luck, champ.
Oh, a mystery opponent? Well, even if they are a mystery, they're still gonna get their asses handed to them. Thanks, Jeff.
And there you see Trey Dorns and Brian Amir. I'm intrigued. I can't wait to see what Jeff Bannister, the general manager of Future, pulls out of the hat. There's a lot of talent in the Future locker room that is just itching and scratching their way to try to get the title, the women's title, off of Megan Starr's waist. And Team Ion, the team of Trey Jordans and Ryan Amir, they are ready to go. They have a tall order in the Wrestle Rangers. They win this, they move on to round 2 of the Tag Team Championship Tournament. We already saw earlier the team of Baldy and Ass, Denise and Norman Rhodes making their way to the next round after an impressive tag team showing. And you look at these two guys, I saw them on the last episode of Future, and they're really good at what they do. They're one of the reasons that tag team wrestling is as popular as it is now. And you have to think that they're one of the top names in the tag team title tournament. Jordan and Amir. And here comes the Wrestle Rangers. Not to be confused with the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the Power Rangers Zeo, Power Rangers Turbo, Power Rangers Turbo Force, Jungle Fury. Not to be confused with any of them. And there you see the blue and green Wrestle Rangers. If you're colorblind, the short one's the Blue Ranger and the really tall one is the Green Ranger. Look at them go. These fans are excited to see the Wrestle Rangers in action. And you know what? A weird curiosity of me is also very excited to see the Wrestle Rangers. I don't think Tommy Oliver is under the green mask, and I don't think Billy's under the blue one. I mean, maybe Billy, but Tommy Oliver is way too short to be the Green Ranger. And here we go. Bell is rung. And a DDT. And Team Ion, not auspiciously, starting the match with the advantage. They are probably two of the biggest tag team wrestlers today. Oh, and Inzaguri now, wait a second. They're now just making it a tornado match, and the referee's just gonna kind of let this one go. Wait a second. Has him against the ropes. Throwing him out simultaneously. And a suicide dives. Incredible. Aerial maneuvering by Jordans and Amir in the ring. This has got to be it early. They're gonna tag it here. I guess, referee's like, all right with this. Oh! And thank you for coming. 1, 2, no surprise. Team Ion getting the resounding win here. Look at that. I didn't think they were going to beat him. He was a tall order for the Wrestle Rangers. I know I used that joke, but, humor me for a minute. As you can see there, they're going to have to take on the winner of the Beyond Indigo Children team. The winner of that match will take on these two. And the way these two are coming out, they're looking really strong here. Chris Oliver. I'm native of England. Leeds. Wait a second. Oh! That's David Moore. That's the guy he was going to face. I don't think he wanted to make an entrance. I didn't even see him run by me. I'm looking at my notes here on this Chris Oliver guy, but I don't think he's going to... Oh, God. They're saying he jumped the barricade and ran in the ring, and now Bannister's here.
This has gone too far, David. You really want to have this match with Deshaun Garcia? You really want the match? Fine. You got the match.
Oh my goodness!
But since you're on this path of destruction, how about we up the ante? You will go one-on-one with Deshaun Garcia at Retribution in a street fight. Good luck.
What an incredible announcement! So far, Retribution, we've got this earth-shaking announcement. Deshaun Garcia taking on David Moore. Years in the making in a street fight. Incredible announcement by Jeff Bannister. This is the match that needed to happen. And we're going to see it at Retribution. Consider me hyped. Consider me there. I am ready to go. This is going to be one of the biggest pay-per-views today. And speaking of that, there's someone that's on that poster, Megan Starr. She said, she told Jeff earlier, hey, I want competition tonight. And Jeff Bannister is saying to him, you know what, I have the competition. Just go out to the ring, and she's gonna have to prove to the whole world, and she's done it time in and time out, why she is the future women's champion. She defeated Skullomania 2 on the last episode of Future, used the Star Spear, and was able to make her submit. Lucha or not, I mean, when your arm's being messed with, you're done. Can't hold on to the ropes if you have your arms hurt. Who's it gonna be? Whoa, wait a second. No. Wait a second. That's... Holy goodness, it's Charlotte Melrose! The last time we saw her was a matter of fate when she lost to Megan Starr for that title. She was one of the final two in that contest, that four-woman gauntlet. And Megan Starr was the one to beat her, and that's why Megan is your champion. And you have to think that Charlotte wants a little bit of retribution to not, no pun intended. And she can do that. No doubt Bannister's going to have her in line for a women's titles match. And I'm ready. I'm excited. Let's go. And the referee rings the bell. This match is underway. Here we go. Megan Starr can't even believe it. Oh, she's playing a little bit of mind games with Charlotte. It could have gone either way between those two. But in the end, Megan Starr was the one that got the W. And Melrose here. They are circling the ring. Wait a second, going for a body slam, but Megan, with the wherewithal, now going for a unique pinfall here. 1, 2, 3. Oh! Only 2. If you're Megan, wait a second. Going for a power bomb here into a Hurricane Rana, and now the pin. 1, 2. Oh, one to flip here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, flipping again. 1, 2. Oh, incredible sequence. And Megan can't believe it. Talking trash to the woman she beat at Matter of Fate. Oh, the jawbreaker, almost like a stunner of sorts. Going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Melrose has to prove to Megan Starr, Bannister, and even the future faithful that she can do the unthinkable here and get the win. That would knock Megan Starr down a few pegs. Oh, the spine buster. Shades of the Andersons. Here we go. 1, 2. Oh, only 2. But Megan Starr is resilient. She's not going to lose that easily. Especially when a future title shot is potentially on the line. She wants to prove why she is the best. She wouldn't go out to Jeff Bannister. And now, wait a sec. Hey, ref! This is an illegal hold here. This figure 4 arm bar on the ropes. Referee, that should have been a 4 count. Wait a second, up the top here. Oh, the jumping neck breaker here. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, only 2. But Megan Starr is the women's champion, and she has proven that over the past couple of weeks. She proved that against Skullomania. She proved that a Matter of Fate. And now, there you see the ring smarts, the ring generalism of Megan Starr. She knows where the ropes are. She has the wherewithal to grab them. That's how you win matches. And a knee into a bulldog. Shining Wizard Bulldog there by Melrose. And I have to say it, and I have to admit it, Melrose has the advantage so far. Oh, the DDT! Jumping DDT off the top rope. Here we go. 1, 2. Oh, only 2. And now a sitting chin lock, a sleeper here. After all that's been done, Megan Starr might pass out from the pain here. Megan has done a lot here in future. If she loses this one, no doubt it won't be a part of the accolade. She'll probably want to scrub that from history, but I don't know. I mean, it's been pretty much Melrose game the whole time, but now it looks like Starr is making a comeback. Hurricane Rana, 1, 2, 3. Oh, hey! She wants to add a little insult to injury. I don't necessarily agree with it, but you know what? She's the champ. She came out here at the beginning of the show. She said she wants to take on all comers. She wants to take on all challengers. And Megan Starr is one of the best, if not the best, women's wrestler in future. And that belt right beside me on the podium over there only proves that. And these moves out of harm's way there. Wait a second. Oh, the neck breaker. And a body slam. Very rudimentary. Very academic here. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Expertly applied body slam. trying to get her onto her feet. No doubt she's going to work to get the Star Spear locked in. Wait a second. Megan here. She's surveying the scene, running against the ropes. Oh! Melrose's back collided against that barricade with such force. That's the sort of thing that shortens careers, that ends careers. 1, 2, 3. Oh, only 2. If you're lucky. And now a knee to the temple. And now, ramming her head into the mat. And now what's this? Like a pack of dogs mentality. Oh! Coconut crush into the spinning lariat. Here we go. Kicks her in the chest. Beals her around the ring. And that's gotta be it. 1, 2, 3. Oh. But you gotta say something about Charlotte Melrose. She is also very much, able to withstand a lot of punishment. She's very resilient. Now wait a second. Hoisting her onto the top rope. Uh-oh. Looks like she's thinking a superplex, but Charlotte's sending her down. And wishing her to get up. Wait, what is this? Oh, with a reversal. Springboard off the ropes. Oh, clothesline. She missed with that springboard. And Charlotte looks like she's going to make her pay for it. Right hand, even checking the hand a little bit. Wait a second. This could be... Is this the curse of Charlotte? That's got to be it. 1, 2, 3. It is. And Charlotte Melrose did it. Watch this. This is the sort of thing that cuts careers by years. Oh. Back of the head, back of the neck. Careening against the barricade. Watch this. Missed that springboard. Hit with the lariat. And then here came the curse of Charlotte. That springboard bulldog. And she knew it was right there. I got to get the pin. And she did. 3. And Charlotte Melrose getting the surprise win. Huge win. Over Megan Starr. And no doubt this will hoist her up to potentially a title shot. I would, after a great match like that. And now we have our main event. Harriet Gates versus Samusai. If I'm Harriet Gates, I'm thinking I gotta be careful in this matchup because Retribution's right around the corner. I've got to be in the best shape of my life. Only got to take on Barry Stevens for the World Heavyweight Championship. And Samusai's probably thinking, well, I could probably get in that title shot if I take Harriet Gates out of the equation. And it's been a while since we saw Samusai, but nonetheless here, Harriet Gates in his home country, very much the hometown boy here, wants to prove to his fans why he is the #1 contender. Since that other guy, that Clark, that other guy, I can't say his name, I want to be professional, can't mention release talent on the air, other like these other people have already, but whatever. And here comes Samusai. It's been a while since we saw Samusai last. He went up against the Juggernaut, Big Bronson, and he came up short. But he saw that as an opportunity to improve. I'm a fan of that. When you see the wheels have fallen off, you find ways to put it back on. You find new nuts, you find new bolts, you find a whole new wheel, you find a tire, you put it back on there. But sometimes you need a little bit of help. You need a new tire jack. Sometimes someone has to come along the side of the road to help you out. And that somebody was Alex J. Eric. Alex helping out Samusai, training him. And now this match is about to get underway here. Samusai versus Agase. And the bell is rung. Agase in his home country. These fans easily on his side. He doesn't want to let him down. And here we go, a collar and elbow tie-up. Samusai now with a waist lock. Trying to shake Agase out here. And now brings him down with a waist lock into a side headlock. And now a leg lock here by Agase here. Using the catch-as-catch-can style. I'm very much a fan of that. Here we go. Back into a side lock here. Agase now. Oh, flipping him over. And now a stand-up. A standstill between the two. That training of Alex J. Eric is really pulling in dividends with Samusai. He's able to keep up with a guy like Harry Agase. And now, whoa! Sends him over the top. And if you're Harry Agase, you don't want to be out there. You want to be in the ring. That's your bread and butter. And over the top, and a flying, hip assault there, a hip attack by Samusai. I don't know if Alex taught him that, but impressive. Oh, see, this is what I'm talking about. You don't want to be against that. You don't want to be out here. You want to be in the ring. That's where you get your work done. That's where you get the damage. That's your office. Oh. And Samusai, the momentum swinging in his direction. And if you're Agase, you're just trying to get this one over with. You're trying to get the momentum so that when you're up against Barry Stevens, wait a second, 1, 2, only 2. When you're up against Barry Stevens and that bell rings and the title's on the line, you're ready to go. You are at the top of your peak. You're ready to go. So far, the pendulum is ever present on the side of Samusai. Body slam. If you're Samusai, like I said earlier, it's like this is a perfect opportunity to snag a title opportunity. I think that was a 3. I swear I heard the count there, but the referee saying it's a 2. I mean, just got the count of 2.9. Maybe if I'm Agase, I'm thinking, maybe that'd be easy. Take the easy way out, but I think Agase is a little bit more of a hard nose than that. He is from England. Now he's smack talking these Brits, the people here of Harry Agase. Referee's telling him, get in the ring. 10 count. After the 10 count, it's wait a second, where's Samusai going? Wait, he's telling him to get up. I think Harry Agase Sam aside was the ref, but up top, and there he goes with a jumping lariat. And if you're Harriet Gase, you want to get this. You want to get the momentum back. This is not happening right now. And a suplex into the turnbuckle. Dangerous maneuver, but nonetheless effective. Here he goes. Oh, a flying moonsault. Going for the pin. Shoulders down. 2, 3. No. Only a 2. And these fans. These fans here in Blackpool really on the side of Harriet Gase. Wait a second. Fireman's carry position. Oh! Looks like he's going for that fireman's carry neck breaker. Wait a second. Oh! 1, 2, 3. Oh! Kicked out there at the very last second. Could be academic. Who knows? Harriet Gase has been unstoppable ever since he got the advantage. And Sam aside, up ducks the Enziguri. And, oh, the Pele kick. And now going for the pin. 2, up, and see, that's how smart a Gase is. A Gase is a very intelligent athlete. And now Sam aside just taking into his own line of work here, ramming his head multiple times into the head of Harriet Gase. Oh! Spinning lariat, and now going for the suplex here. But a Gase swinging behind. Oh! Punch to the face, wait a second. Oh, here we go! Fireman's carry slam, 2 and 3, no! And these fans know what's coming next. Oh, there's the Enziguri, he connects it. He connects right there. And now, Snake Eyes. Shades of Jake the Snake. And now a pop-up drop kick. And he rolls out of harm's way. A Gase is thinking. Oh, the suicide dive. Right through the middle rope. If you're Barry Stevens, you're thinking, this is the guy I have to face. I got to be ready. I'm trying to be non-partial here, guys. Really hard. And now, wait a second. Oh, too much showboating. A knee to the face. And now, going for a superplex. Oh, no! He drops it into a DDT! Oh, my goodness. He's asking him to get up, but I think he just knocked his brains completely like a pinball with that DDT. Now going up top. Flying. Oh, the really unique splash there. Oh. And Samicide's thinking, what do I got to do? What do I have to do to stop Harriet Gase? And Harriet Gase has been neutralized here. Stop against the face. Maybe he can beat the pretty boy looks out of him. Wait a second. Oh, a deadlift powerbomb. Sit out variety. Oh, he's going to go for the pin here. I think that might be it. 1, 2, 3. No, he kicked out at 2. Ever slightly. And Harry now in danger. And now here we go. This match has been 110%, 100 miles an hour since the opening bell. And you can see the effects. They are very much winded. Wait a second, going for another suplex. Gase pushing him off the top rope. And now he sits upon the perch. He sits above, looking down, drop kick with a kip up. He could be thinking Rainmaker. Wait a second. Oh, he did it! Michinoku driver. 2, 3, no! Incredible contest so far. Into the buckle. And a Gase now. What's he thinking? Oh, a big boot. Throws him out. Wait a second. Rainmaker. Rainmaker. Here we go. 1, 2. And that Gase does it. Incredible win for Harry Gase. And you see there that big boot would lead right into the Rainmaker. And no matter the training, you got to give credit to Samicide, but Harry Gase getting that momentum, that well-needed momentum. Thank you for watching Future. Good night. Burt Baxter signing off.